into this event. It's kind of interesting how this all came about. We were all sitting around one day thinking we're going to have a little beer bust or something. And of course it turned into this. I have a lot of notes, I'm probably not going to use them. When we started this, we thought if we could just get, maybe 10 or 12 lanes, get some people here, get some raffle tickets, we'd have a great day.
Love you, John.
Love you too. But as you look around, you'll notice all the sponsors, the friends, the family, the businesses that all donated, all in Katie's name. If you notice the lime green, that was her favorite color. And we had it put on all the signs. You see it on the shirts, you see it on the bracelets, the balloons. If you notice the penguins, that was her favorite pet. She really wanted to have a penguin to call her own. And we really wish we could have did that for her. I could see her and TJ with a penguin. Instead they had a Mesa, which is a black lab, who is a phenomenal dog, yeah. Same color. Speaking of penguins, I know I'm being a little scattered here, I apologize, but Ann and Joe, Katie's mom and dad, purchased a bench up at the Milwaukee Zoo by the penguins. So if you're ever up there, please take a picture and share it on Facebook for all of us to see. Katie's co-workers also donated a bench at the Racine Zoo overlooking the penguins, and they're both awesome benches. They'll be there forever. So please go take a picture with them and share them with us. On January 2nd, when we lost Katie to sepsis, I recall being in the emergency room or in the ICU with Joe and Ann, my wife, and some others, TJ and some others. And when the doctor came out and said, we don't know what's wrong with her, it just kind of blew my mind that you can be in a hospital and somebody doesn't know what's wrong with you. Sepsis is a very interesting complication. It kills over 250,000 Americans each year. That's more than AIDS, lung cancer, stroke, and breast cancer combined. It's equivalent to a jumbo jet crashing every single day. As a matter of fact, I was talking to someone in here a couple weeks ago when we were setting up the signs, and he said to me after I explained what we were doing, he said, "What is sepsis? I never heard of it." And it's the same thing I said when I heard that Katie passed from sepsis. So sepsis is misdiagnosed. It goes unrecognized because it's poorly understood and it has a low public awareness. However, right now there's some really good positive actions being taken throughout the state, and Katie's mom has been involved in many advisory boards where she shares Katie's story. The Wisconsin Hospital Association has named their sepsis awareness program, like you see on your shirts, Think Katie First, Think Sepsis. Many hospitals are now installing a sepsis awareness program. It's in the infant stages, but it's a great place to start. More and more people are becoming aware of sepsis. If you're not sure what it is, look it up. It's shocking that people can die from this. Those of you who are friends of mine on Facebook, I apologize for all the sepsis reminders I put out there. It probably becomes annoying at times, I know that, and I apologize for that. However, because of those Facebook posts, not only mine, but others from in the family and friends, we know of 2 people who have contacted us who have had symptoms, and because of the awareness we provided them, it probably saved their lives. So we're going to continue this battle on sepsis awareness. It can make a huge difference whether you work in a hospital or you're a patient. If you have any inkling that that may be the case, please bring it up to your healthcare, because they obviously can't be aware of everything. As a matter of fact, in all goodie bags for all you bowlers, and then there's some other ones laying throughout the lanes, and put together a little sepsis awareness, little brochure type thing. Please make copies of it, give it to your friends. Keep it in your wallet. You never know when you might need it. Right now, I'd like to just take a moment. Mr. Todd Onstad from the city would like to come up here and speak as he presents a proclamation.
Well, thanks. It's a great honor to be here today, to be part of this memorial. My name is Todd Onstad. I'm a state representative here in the 65th Assembly District, and we have a commendation from the state of Wisconsin on behalf of Representative Peter Barca, Senator Bob Wirch, and myself. Whereas Catherine, or Katie as she was known, McQuestion, daughter of Ann and Joseph Session and sister of Kelly Zolan, was a lifelong and active resident of Kenosha, Wisconsin, and graduated from Mary B. Bradford High School. And whereas Katie earned a Bachelor of Science degree as a radiology technician from the University of Wisconsin, Milwaukee in 2012, and has since worked as a radiology technician for United Hospital Systems, St. Catherine's Medical Campus in Pleasant Prairie. And whereas Katie McQuestion was united in marriage to Tom McQuestion at St. Mary Catholic Church in Kenosha on September 30th of 2014. And whereas Katie began to feel ill with the flu on Monday, December 29th, 2014, and passed away unexpectedly on Friday of that same week. Catherine's flu had developed to serious complications leading to sepsis, a difficultly detected inflammatory response to infection which can lead to poor organ function and limited blood flow. And whereas the grief of Catherine's mother, Ann Session, has only been surpassed by her dedication towards increasing the awareness of the prevalence of sepsis and septic shock, the symptoms of infectious condition, and nationwide efforts to prevent or reduce the effects of sepsis. And whereas Ann Session's dedication in this capacity has led to the creation of Katie's Memorial Scholarship at Aurora St. Luke's Medical Center, School of Radiologic Technology, and whereas Ann Session continues to honor the legacy of her daughter Katie through tireless advocacy and unwavering dedication to the advancement of sepsis awareness and prevention. Now therefore, the members of the Wisconsin State Legislature, on behalf of Representatives Peter Barca, Senator Bob Wirch, and myself, Todd Onstad, hereby recognize Ann Session for her selfless and unyielding advocacy on behalf of her daughter Katie to strengthen public health throughout Wisconsin. Ann?
And I know Ann, she's not going to stop. She'll keep going. Okay, so with today's event, thank you, Todd, by the way, thank you. With today's event, we want to make sure we do 2 things. One, obviously raise awareness to sepsis and how it affects all of us. And number 2, for Katie's Memorial Scholarship, that will go to a deserving student who's enrolled at Aurora St. Luke's Medical Center, School of Radiological Technology. That is where Katie received her degree. Now with that said, let's move forward to the bowling event. First of all, I want to say thank you to all of you To all of our lane sponsors scattered throughout the bowling alley. Without them, this would not be possible. With all our major sponsors out here in front, they've done phenomenal things for us. And you know, I often think when I do these things, you know, take your phone out and take a picture next time you need to go somewhere to eat and say, hey, where do you want to go? I don't know. Maybe pull one of these plates. Tell them thank you. I mean, that's a great way to show your support. Also, there's so many people behind the scenes here that have donated for the last 6 months, their time, their input. It's been phenomenal. It's overwhelming the support we've had for this. So can we have a big hand for those people, even though they're not? Thank you. Okay, and before we get bowling, I just want to make sure of a few things here. We've had, obviously, most of you have probably seen the silent auction in the back. Go back. There's some amazing gifts, again, donated by friends, family, businesses. We have raffle items, and I think they've started selling those all. There's like 130 raffle items in there that are amazing. Hopefully every one of you walks out of here with something. There's a wagon full of booze, and I've been asked probably 100 times already about that, so I don't know how you all feel. I was going to do 52 tickets. Would anybody be offended if we did 100? I don't know if we can. 100's okay? Okay, we're going to sell 100 tickets then, and that's it. And the winner will take all. We'll sell those right around 2-ish or 2:30 or something. We'll make an announcement so everybody knows. There's a Snap-on, donated by Snap-on, a glossy black tool chest back there that's amazing. I hear people say once in a while, well, I don't have any tools to put in there. Well, if you had a toolbox, you probably could put some tools in there. So I would recommend buying whatever's, there's not many left, but there is some left. We have a face painter right over here around the corner. She is amazing. Go check her out. If you want your face painted or you have a child here, please. She's donating her time. It's awesome. And it's amazing. Bake sales full of goodies right over here. Registered. There's tons of bake sale items. Make just whatever you think. Throw a buck at them, $2, whatever makes you happy. We have t-shirts, the koozies, the Katie bracelets. They're right over here under right where you came in the door. They're for sale there. And then in about an hour or so, hour and a half or so, Willie Sturba and the Ray Gallo Band are going to be back in the corner. That sounds bad, back in the corner, but back in the bar, playing music for everyone. And for the bowlers, there'll be a pizza delivered to each lane. So as you bowl, you can have a little something to munch on. And please do me a favor, make sure you tip the bartenders. They're donating their time today. So show them a little love. Now we get to the fun part, the bowling. The first game is going to be 9-pin no tap, the second game 8-pin no tap, and the third game we'll see how it goes. If it's real bad, it'll be 1-pin no tap. For those of you who aren't familiar with 9-pin no tap, that is if you get 9 pins down on the first ball, it counts as a strike. But if you do not, it's still, you have to throw your normal spare. If you need any of the help on the lanes, don't hesitate. The guys wearing these will be able to help you out, or at least get you to somebody who can help you out, okay? Whether it's getting a name up or scoring or whatever issues you may have. Or if you're looking for something, don't hesitate to ask us. Now, where is Weston? Is Mario here too?
Here he is. There's Weston.
Mario's, okay. Weston, come on up. You get to throw the first ball. And then I believe the lanes, Jason, are you giving us 10 minutes or 5 minutes or something? We're going to have 10 minutes to warm up so you can kind of get everything loose before we actually start bowling. Okay, but we're going to have Weston throw out the first ball.
Woo!
This is Katie's nephew.
Oh!
Maybe we're not. Hey, Weston, I'll go with you. He doesn't want to. That's right, don't force him, that's right. Okay, Weston doesn't want to do that. Way too many of you people watching. And honestly, I know how he feels. Okay, now could I please have everybody who has young children here cover their kids' ears for just like 30 seconds? I'm going to say something that I feel Katie would be saying at this moment. Let's get bold, bitches.